plumbing?
What did I do before plumbing? Well, there's been a list of things. I was in the military. Most of y'all that know me know I was a plumber. I did that for a while, and then got out, got into plumbing. I actually took plumbing on as a temporary thing until I could get into law enforcement. And then did all my testing with Bear County Sheriff's Office because I'm one of those people that graduated high school. I got a good enough diploma, so to become an SAPD officer, you have to have like a bunch of college credits to go with it, and I just didn't have the time or patience for it. So in the time of doing that, you know, I had my first son was on the way, and by the time Bear County got back to me, I was had already been doing plumbing for like 6-7 months. They gave me my offer letter. I looked at the math, and I was like, wait a minute. So for 5 years, I'm going to make this much as a sheriff, working in the jail, getting, you know, feces and urine and stuff thrown on me. Or I just stay doing what I'm doing and make 3 times as much and just grow from there. So I stuck with it. I tried to get out multiple times, but like a crazy ex-girlfriend kept finding me. So you know, finally decided to just, you know, go all in, and I gave my heart and everything to it, and I'm here where I am today. This is my why, right? Like everybody has a why they go to work, why they go to bed.
Okay, this is good.
Oh. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I just want to ask you one
Ask, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sure.
What is your burning desire?
My burning desire is to leave behind something for my kids and to give them, you know, hopefully a piece of the work ethic and enthusiasm that I have to go out and serve my community on a daily basis. That's something that I'm very passionate about.
Okay, you have to be honest. Something nobody knows about me.
Something no one knows about me.
And it's okay, your kids are here.
I might have to have Chad turn the crazy. I had something funny I was going to share with us, but it's not funny. And the police officer's not very important. I did leave Bear County Sheriff Department on a pursuit of me at one point. And I was able to get away unscathed, nobody was hurt, but I was going really fast and I just didn't see him hiding off on the side. And when he came running, and I just dropped gears and kept going.
Oh my gosh.
Some things people do. As I was saying, my why, this is my family. That's my beautiful wife in the center there. Far right side's Gage, my oldest, my firstborn. He works with us. He's been with me for 2 years now in the business. Getting ready to go take his license. That's my daughter, secondborn, and my grandson. Third child from my side, Michael, here on the left next to my wife. And then, as you know, my wife, Terry. That's Landon when he was much smaller. Back there, say hi, Landon. Mason and Landon are my wife's first marriage, but I love them more than words can say. Mason's actually doing really well. He lives in Amarillo now. He's living on his own. He just graduated high school, spent 6 months on the couch, and decided he was going to move all the way to the furthest corner of the state to live with people that he's never actually met before and break out on his own, and he's been killing it. So, and then Jackson's poking his little head there. His nose stuck in his phone. And then, you know, as you know, that's me and my husband. So we went to go see Mason for Mother's Day. We took this picture at the, I forget what they call it, the Heart of Texas in Amarillo. Downtown, it's like in whatever the big university is there. Downtown Amarillo. This was just some pictures of us celebrating Jackson's 12th birthday. That's me and Jackson at one of the jiu-jitsu tournaments, one of my other passions in life that hopefully somebody sticks. My little battle buddy over there. My interests, as I said, jiu-jitsu. That's me, Jackson, and our instructor Charles at the Soft Creative Studios. Gustavo Machado Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy in Bulverde, Texas. Great school, very small. The instructor is not only an artist in Jiu-Jitsu, he is also a actual artist. He used to manage a art gallery in England when he lived over there, and he's a music composer. So he teaches all of that out of that little bitty studio there. That's my dog Whaley. It's one of 2 French bulldogs that we have. I paid way too much money for him. Don't ask. That's my older cycle. That's my other dog. That's not the one that I that's the one that I like. Pulliam Plumbing. So 2017, I was working for a big company, making a really good living, had a comfortable life, and we just moved into a house that she helped us sell that house. We had just moved into a house that we had built, and did some work for a neighbor, and they referred me to some other people on the next door house, which I'd never heard of at the time. And then my phone started ringing off the hook. And people were trying to get me to come out and do work, and I was like, wait, I'm not a business. I work for a business. We don't do residential service, but the requests kept coming, so I started doing a little side work, making extra money in the evening hours. Got my licensing to be set up with the state so that I could do it legitimately. 6 months down the road, my accountant, bookkeeper was like, hey, in the last 6 months you've made more money than you did in the last year working for your employer. Maybe you should think about quitting your job doing that full time. And my wife was very good. Anybody else here have husbands that want to do wild, crazy things and give up security? Yeah, she was not a fan. But, fast forward almost 7 years later, here we are. This has been a slogan that's been out. This poster's actually from the 40s, I think, from American Standard published. That picture, it says, "Plumber protects the health of the nation." It took me a really long time to really be able to see the value and understand what that means and how that works. And in learning some of the history over the years, modern plumbing, providing good sanitation, is something that has done more for curing illnesses and diseases and stuff like that than any medical advancement that's ever been made to date. It's something that I live and breathe and eat and sleep these days. I'm not running short. This is just, this is water, calcium deposits out of the city main at a house in a cul-de-sac. So if you live in a cul-de-sac and you notice your water kind of tastes a little bit more chlorinated than your pool, it's because you're in a dead-end run and all that junk gets pushed down into the cul-de-sac piping. This customer was having issues where he turned the water on, there was no water coming out. We chased a bunch of things in circles, eventually found out that we needed to flush the city's hydrants. And I actually had to get a really big argument with the city water people over that because I was like, just need to open the hydrant, let it run. They're like, well, we're not going to waste all that water. There's no way that that's what's causing it. And I was like, no, I'm telling you, I can make it is. But either way, this was an ugly sink that I moved from one bathroom to another for a customer. Actually, that sink, I say it's an ugly sink, that's an old Polish sink, as you can tell it's dated faucet. That one picture with the weird mirrors and me and my brother making weird faces, same house. Lady's a very eclectic person. She has a lot of crazy stuff in the house. It's a fun place to go. This is the picture of a house that Daniel Murray had purchased after they leveled it. That was the difference between, so that used to connect before they moved to the house foundation. So yeah, that's so you ever have just to go show, all that settling and movement, things can break. Pipes aren't meant to be under that kind of stress. So imagine, something like that going on. It's it's definitely very important to get plumbing testing done after you have your foundation work done, because a lot of times the foundation companies come in, they lift the house, stuff gets broken, nobody pays any attention. Moving on, see how pretty that bathroom is? So I bid to remodel that bathroom that we're breaking the brand new tile and stuff out. The customer decided to go with the tile contractor because he wanted to save what he thought was going to be about $10,000 or $15,000. Fast forward 6 months later, he has this huge leak, water's pouring out of the walls, underneath the flooring and stuff, all 4 sides of this 3,800 square foot, 1-story home. We started looking for the leak, and we found all of this very terrible work that his tile guy that was acting as a plumber did. So I always tell customers, I cannot preach this enough, if you're going to have work done at your house, vet the people that are doing the work. Make sure they have a plumbing license, make sure they have an electrical license, make sure they're licensed AC contractors, because if you don't, you think you're going to save $10,000, $15,000, whatever, maybe not even that much. This customer's insurance company, when we found the leak, figured out what was going on, had everything exposed. He had something like $52,000 in water damage through his whole house. Had to replace all the floors through the whole house, 2 foot or 3 foot up of sheetrock through the whole house. All of that because he wanted to save 10, 15 grand. And then the insurance company cut him a check for $5,000 and said, hey, you should have hired a licensed professional. Your problem now. So, pay for it twice. You're going to pay for it now, or you're going to pay for it later. Sorry, trying to rush you. Another thing, this is a bathroom customer of ours. They had mom and dad were in hospital, whatever. I know I'm so I actually got these pictures after we came in and fixed all the stuff. So this is all not to code work. I don't know, Dave can probably see something that pointed out. So this is stuff that she took pictures of in the process of it. That's the ugly sink that we took the green one out and moved it into another bathroom and installed this. Funny thing was the lady was like, I didn't think I'd be able to see the pipes. It's a 100% clear glass, hand-blown pedestal sink. And I was really confused when she made the comment, and I had nothing better to say at that point, but I don't think you understand how glass works. Because you can see through it. But she was not happy. So this is what that bathroom looked like before we had to tear it out and redo it again after the pictures were all messed up. It's more my fault than anything. But yeah, so they had to tear this bathroom out after they redid all that to fix the stuff that they didn't do right from the other picture. Because not only did they have leaks, they had stuff that wasn't working right. Where this sink is, they had a shower drain that was recessed. They just filled the recessed section in with concrete and laid the floor over it. Didn't bother to cover the drains properly or anything like that. So they're actually getting sewer gas through the concrete, through the floor. The toilet backed up because they put all the grout stuff down the drain when they were washing all their stuff in the shower, which was also not plumbed correctly when they converted it. And this is a company that is being referred to elderly people at hospitals when they're going out because, you know, oh, well, they can help you get your showers made into a handicap shower. And that's one thing that I cannot stand is people that take advantage of people. Whether it's young people, well, especially old people. But I didn't get involved with that with the state of Texas, and they're pursuing charges against that company for making that business. So that's all my time for today. I just want to kind of show you all some of the ugly things that we come across in life, of course.
Two questions, Pulliam, before you.
Yes.
One, how long have you been in BNI?
5 years.
And well, let's not go back that long, but just say in the past year. How much has BNI profit you?
I was not being braggadocious, but I was sharing this because I don't even pay attention to these things. I'm like the worst about putting stuff in BNI Connect and all this stuff. Get better every day. You think 5 years I'd have it kind of on lockdown. But unfortunately I don't. So revenue received, so the amount of money that I've received It says lifetime. As I've been a member of BNI is $903,433. Combination of direct referrals, second and third generation referrals, a lot of repeat business. We do work with some companies that used to be in our group and have moved on no longer with our group. We still have, strong working relationships with them, and that still gets kind of cool.